Those streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phones. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played with, cause of some same that was at these other so. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Hey, hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. Push that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. Just that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more. I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out, if they didn't hate about it, that's enough to make it sick.
Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So the Wizards will get the first possession. Here's Carrington. And no NBA games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause. Amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Now here's Moran. Jackson outside. The three from Bain. The rebound by the Wizards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. He said John Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. The coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bain, making sure he gets the shot off.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Bain. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Poole. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Carrington. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Bain with it. Pass to Wells. From behind the arc. And it's Poole with a rebound. Down low. Here's Sarr. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And here's Morant. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And he gets that one.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Washington leading by 3. Outside Coulibaly. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Wells. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Grizzlies substitution. Number 45.
The Wizards on offense. Now here's Coulibaly. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 3. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jackson on the wing. All alone. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Second shot opportunity. Outside Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 5 points.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
Pass to Sarr. Poole outside. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Jackson.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jackson surveying the D. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Wizards. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
You must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon, yes, that's in his tool bag too.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. A minute 31 left to play in the first. Pass to Kispert. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson on the wing. And again, Memphis no good. Washington leading by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
The putback. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Valanciunas. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Now efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
Outside Morant. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Day outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. It's a tie ball game.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Brogdon from outside. And that's not going to go. Tie game in Washington. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
The Grizzlies. 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why would it? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Poole, still without a bucket. Pass to Carrington. Back to Poole. Fires from deep. Smart grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Greg.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And the Wizards with possession here after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer off the mark.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there, and he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside Bane. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Here's Poole. Ooh, Poole. Nice touch.
Boy, Jordan Poole is a special talent on the offensive end.
Smart looking around. Pass to Bane. Back to Smart. Lets it fly. The shot by Johnson, no good. Wizards trail by 4. Now Coulibaly. It's stolen by Johnson. Jackson with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Here's Edey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. To the middle. Here's Edey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Let's find out the news on Malcolm Brogdon. Allie, what do you have?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Washington provided some info for us. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. This is certainly not the way they wanted to start the season. Frustrating for both him and for the team. We'll keep you posted as we find out more.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
And he comes up with a bucket.
I mean, he's got so much great body control. Even when there's hard contact, Davis doesn't get thrown off balance.
Smart outside. Pass to Bane. Valanciunas with a rebound. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. George with it. Jackson in his pocket. Up top, Valanciunas. Can't hit from in close.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Bane. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Bane's got his second bucket on the night. Davis with it. Pass to George. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep, Bane nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Kispert up top. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Memphis leading by 11. From deep, Bane. They get it back. Johnson for three. It's rebounded by George.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Here's Coulibaly following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And here's Memphis. They're on an 18-6 run. Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Carrington. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Carrington. And another miss by Washington.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Morant. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Williams. And so it's Memphis up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. From deep, Bane. Sarr pulls it in.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks.
There isn't a single move that Ja can't pull off. The floater's no problem for him.
Now here's Poole. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Carrington. Here's the three. Kept alive by Washington. And count that. 2 points. And a chance for one more at the line.
That's a nice feel right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Washington shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Memphis leading by 17. Now Morant. Give him 8. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Wells. And a miss there on the triple. Poole with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Carrington no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Outside Coulibaly. Offline with a 3.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And it's Morant missing. The Wizards trail by 17. To the paint. Here's okay then.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Pass to Coulibaly. Over Jackson. Memphis with a rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Morant with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Huff pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Back to Williams. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. The Wizards trail by 17. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Coulibaly missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Offensive rebound. Here's Huff. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Williams. Williams on the wing. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 8 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Pass to Huff. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Brogdon. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Bay outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Brogdon missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Williams' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
On the wing, Bay. Pass to Kispert. The three, George. Washington again can't hit. Memphis leading by 21. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Pulls up and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams.
Fourth team foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Kispert. No points yet. Pass to George. Bay outside. Shot clock at 6. Kispert with the ball. Guarded by Bain. And here they come. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bain's got 12 points.
Yeah, I love all the elements Bain has added to his game. He can carry your offense on certain nights.
George outside. From the arc. Poke loose. Outside Johnson. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
That's the end of the
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
27.
Memphis ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players' unions.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
And it's Washington with the ball. Brogdon with the ball. Pass to Bay. Back to Brogdon. Driving inside. Basket counts.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Smart for 3. Sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's a Kispert from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Hey, no good. Outside Bain. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Kispert outside. The three is up. Smart grabs the miss. Pass to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Both teams will make substitutions.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Carrington. Koulibaly up top. Here's Sarr. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
At the line for Washington.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Inside. Carrington no good. And here's Memphis. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, it's me, B.A. So much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Poole. Huff pulls it in. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 15-3 run. He takes it in. And it's rejected.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Out to the right wing. Here's Laravia. Fires for 3. Sarr pulls it in. And here's Poole. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Well, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
And here's Memphis now. Here's Pippen. Pass to Huff. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Spencer. And the shot no good, a bit short. Koulibaly drives in. The shot's good. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Ja Morant.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
To the wing on the left. 2 on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Back to Poole. Now here's Koulibaly. Fires top of the key. Up pulls it in. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Shout out a hero, Robert De Niro. I bet that he wouldn't trade me. Look at the game like pay me. Nothing at all could break me. Word of New Jersey, it made me. I'm like the old 3ness. Just a kid, but compete with the best. 24/7 breaking the sweat. Put my game to the test. I'm like the janitor. Call me to clean up the mess.